Today I'm going to show you 4 HomeKit accessories that are literally life-changing, meaning that they could save your life. Some of these accessories are some of the most technologically advanced HomeKit products that I've ever covered in the channel. I know this is a lot of hype, but trust me, it's definitely worth the hype. Welcome to episode 6 of life-changing HomeKit accessories. Alright, let's get started with this FP2 sensor. Now, if you love HomeKit, I'm sure you've heard about this guy because everyone, literally everyone, is talking about this guy. It's basically a sensor that lets you run automations depending on where you are in the room. It sounds crazy, it sounds impossible, but what's crazy is that it actually works. It's got an 120-degree detection radius, so my recommendation to you is to put it at a place that basically covers your entire room, or living room, or bedroom, or bathroom. Now you can set it up within Apple's HomeKit app, but for you to take the full potential on what this guy has to offer you, you gotta check out the Aqara app. Because within the Aqara app, you can actually select certain parts of your bedroom, of your living room, to do a certain thing or the other. A clear example is if you sit down on your couch, your TV lights could open, but if you are in your dining room table, the dining room table lights could turn on. The Aqara makes it super simple because you can actually add furniture in your visual map for you to see visually a reference to see where everything is in your living room, for example. All right, let me give you a quick hands-on with the actual design. So it's got a circular design. You've got a light over here. You do need to have it actually connected. You simply connect it via USB-C. And yeah, as you can see, you can actually change it into different positions. So let's say, you put it on a wall that you have to point it upwards or downwards, or you just want to have it on a wall and just, take it over there. So you do need to have it connected. So you could hide it right now. I don't have it hidden. I just wanted to show it in this video, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, what's life-changing and how this guy could actually save your life as well is because it's also got fall detection. Just imagine putting this in your mom's or in your grandma or your grandpa's living room, for example, or in their bedroom, or putting a bunch around their home. And you can actually have the peace of mind that if they fall, you automatically get that notification on your iPhone. Now, what's crazy about this guy as well is that it also recognizes different people inside of your room. So let's say you're in your living room and you've just sat down on your couch and your girlfriend is at the kitchen, for example. It will know that both people are there and will run different automations if your girlfriend's at the kitchen or if you're sitting down at the couch. All right, let me show you the FP2 sensor in action. As you can see, I'm gonna go to the table and it actually knows that I'm in the table. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And it just turned on the lights. If I leave, the lights automatically turn off. Now check this out. I've actually got one in my TV lights, so the TV lights will automatically turn on as soon as I'm in the couch. You ready? I'm just gonna jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You see that? I mean, it's so cool. And then I leave, and then I sit down. I mean, come on. Isn't this like the coolest HomeKit accessory ever? You can do some really crazy automations with this thing. Drop a like or comment down below if you want me to do an entire video about all of the automations that this guy can do. Next up is the G4 doorbell from Aqara. Now there's tons of HomeKit doorbells. What makes this one different? So one of my favorite things about the Aqara doorbell is usually with smart doorbells, it's a hassle to actually set up because it actually has to be wired. So if you're actually renting a place, you can't really do a bunch of stuff. So if you're renting, it actually comes with an adhesive back. So you can simply peel it off. And then since it's actually got an adhesive back, you can actually just stick it. Is here good? And there you go. The installation is that simple. You don't have to do anything else since it's actually battery powered. That's it. So the installation process is what makes the Aqara G4 doorbell simply great and so useful. It's got HomeKit secure video, it's got 1080p video, and it's actually live 24/7. And you can obviously go through previous recordings that the Aqara doorbell has actually recorded. There's 2 ways that you can actually power it. One, by batteries. So if you don't actually want to connect your existing doorbell to it, so you can actually have constant power, which is technically the best way to do it. But once again, a lot of people rent and a lot of people don't have that privilege. So as I said, you can just simply put a couple of batteries on it and just snap it on the back. And once again, the installation process is so good. Now, inside of the box is actually a chime repeater, which is pretty cool and super easy to install. Once again, you've simply got double-sided tape. You put it wherever you want the chime to actually sound. So with HomeKit, you've got a couple of options now. One, use the chime repeater. So whenever somebody rings the doorbell, this guy will be like, or you can use our HomePods, so whenever somebody dings, the doorbell will actually sound. And what's cool about it as well, a lot of things that are cool about it. Take a shot every time I say cool in this video. There's a lot of cool things about it. If you ring the doorbell, it's got AI recognition, so it will basically be like, hey, Nikias is at your door. Hey, John is at your door.
All right, here's a quick hands-on with the doorbell itself. You've got a very simplistic look. You've got the camera up in the top. You've got the actual button over here. You've actually got speakers right here on the side if somebody wants to, you know, if you actually want to talk to. And what's cool about it is once you actually ring the doorbell, you can actually just see it directly on your Apple Watch. As you can see, and I can actually talk. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
And there you go.
Hello, hello. And there you go. Hello.
And I just now spoke. So let's say I'm at the grocery store and Amazon is at the front door. I can simply say, hey, yeah, just drop the package off. Someone's calling me. Let's go back to the video.
No, this isn't a dice. It's actually the Cube T1 Pro from Aqara as well. So if you've got a bunch of HomeKit scenes in your smart home, a really cool and unique way to actually turn them on or turn them off, or to turn on a specific scene, or to turn on a specific product is with this little cube. So there's different ways to interact with it. You can flip it, you can rotate it. There's actually numbers for you to recognize or remember each side on what each thing does. You can flip it left and music in the HomePods will start playing. Or whenever you leave home, you can have one right next to your door and you can just turn it left and all the lights will turn off. And whenever you come in back again, you can flip it to number 3, for example, and the bed lamps and your living room lights will turn on. It's so customizable, so unique. And I mean, just look at it.
Okay, here's a quick hands-on with the actual design. It's literally just a cube. You've got little numbers here so you know where you actually have to turn it. The best way that it actually works, by the way, is you leaving it still and then you turning it to different places. But yeah, I mean, it's just a cube. It's as simple as that. I love the concept and I love how just simple the idea is. You want to turn a light, you turn it. You want to turn off a light, you turn it again.
Or you can do it with blinds, I mean, whatever, right? It's HomeKit, so you can do whatever you want. I mean, come on, isn't this so incredibly cute? So this is the Camera Hub G3. It does 2 things. 1, it's a camera, and 2, it also acts as an Aqara hub. For those Aqara devices that aren't HomeKit, thanks to this guy, it will actually make them HomeKit since it acts like a hub, and you'll also be able to interact with your Aqara devices even when you're not at home, thanks to the hub. But most importantly, it's a camera. It's a security camera that has these little ears that act like a cat, but don't worry, if you don't like it, you can actually just take it off. But I personally love it, so I'm gonna keep it back on. So it does so much more than just a standard HomeKit security camera. My favorite thing about it is that you can actually move it. Within the app, you can make it go from left to right or from right to left. It's got human tracking, it's got dog tracking, so it can actually follow your dog. So if you're out from home or you're traveling and you want to see how your dog is doing, you can basically track your dog and it will follow it around. It's actually got 2K resolution. Here's an example on how it actually looks like. I mean, for a security camera, it looks very good. It's also got AI facial recognition, so it will know when your wife is home, when you're home, when your dog is home, when your kids are home, and you can actually do certain automations that whenever your kids are home, it can do certain things around your home. It's also got a speaker in the back, so you can actually talk to the camera from your watch or from your iPhone. So if someone's home and you want to speak to that person, well, you can speak, well, the camera can speak for you. It's also obviously got a microphone, so you always know what's going on in your home. So yeah, those are all the life-changing HomeKit accessories that I wanted to show you this week. Once again, the FP2 sensor is the most technologically advanced sensor that I personally ever used. And trust me, I've used a lot of HomeKit accessories. If you want to check out even more HomeKit accessories, you can check all of these right here. Thank you, Aqara, so much for sponsoring this video. Aqara, even if you didn't sponsor this video, I would love these either way. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed. Once again, this FP2 sensor, love it. This little kitty cat, I mean, come on. I mean, come on, it's so cute. Thank you for watching. Check these out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Come on, Top V's video. More life-changing HomeKit accessories.